It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Hello, Soul family. Jordan Peterson coming at you live here from our Soul Studios. Today is November 20th. Man, we're like 2/3 of the way done with November already. Isn't that crazy? It is going to be the new year before we can even blink our eyes. I'm so glad you're able to join me today, though, and I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. This is our last Monday morning talking success before the holiday coming up this Thursday. I hope you guys have a fantastic time, spend it with your families, and just enjoying the time together. It's such a great time of year to be grateful for all the wonderful people in our lives, the blessings that we have. So I hope you guys have a great time. Looks like we have a great group on with us live today on our YouTube channel. If you have not already chimed in, make sure you do so we can get you into our bucket of fun and see if you can win some swag items. We'd love to take care of you there, right? So hello to all of you who are out there. So good to see you, and happy Monday to you guys as well. What can we win today? I know you're looking at my Cinemate thing and you're like, please let it be that. Well, maybe it is something to do with that, but we're going to do some mystery boxes today because you guys like that stuff. So we've got these 3 fantastic mystery boxes today, and I'll tell you what, guys, there's some great stuff in here. And you know, I'm not going to show you per se, but you're going to have a wonderful opportunity to win these. We kind of got the 3-stack approach here, so hopefully you guys can win something. And don't forget to open it and show us what you got on our Soul Business Facebook page or on your favorite social media outlet to let everybody know what you're winning, because it's kind of a fun thing to be a part of that. Unboxing things is such a big thing for some reason on social media. So there you go, 3 different prizes all ready for one of you guys to win. And man, it's going to be awesome. So hope you guys are feeling lucky, right? Here we go. As always, we love to recognize you guys for bringing people into the Soul family. We think it's such a key thing to continue to invite people and let them be a part of all this. And so we like to recognize you in a little segment we like to call Rock and Roll. Notice how we spell enroll, because we're enrolling people to be part of the Soul family. Little play on words, we love it. But coming in at number 10, we got Lourdes Lira. Lourdes Lira. Number 9, we got Rigoberto Hernandez y Aramelvis Ona. Coming in at number 8, we've got Nicole Patterson. At number 7, we've got Sylvia Castaneda. At number 6, Genevieva Valencia. We've got Chris DeVilliers coming in at number 5. Rounding out our top 5, at number 4, we've got Ana Y. Duran. We've got Bio Salud coming in at 3. And in our top 2, we've got Marcela Luna coming in at 2. And number 1, we've got Carlos E. Aguilar. Congratulations, you rock star rock and rollers for the week. As always, that period of time goes from Monday through Sunday. So if you want to be a part of this next week, see what you can do starting today through Sunday, and we'll get you on here and make sure we recognize you for all the good things you're doing. This is kind of a mix between just people brought in and volume brought in, and man, just people who are just doing really good things for the week. That top 10 list is such a fun thing to keep going. So as always, keep sharing soul. We're going to do some great things together. By way of announcement, the average enrollment for this week was $183.16. So $183.16 was the average enrollment for the week. So kind of fun stuff. You guys, we are so close to being able to go on our Soul to Soul this year. You may be asking yourself, man, where are we going next time? I want to be able to go. I wasn't quite able to go this time. Man, we got some great things coming up for you. So look forward to announcements coming up. But this time we are going to Costa Rica, as you well know. We're just a couple weeks away, and it's going to be so fun. Right now it's 86 degrees down there. It's a little partly cloudy with scattered showers. We're just coming out of the rainy season, which means everything is going to be just tropical and lush and beautiful. It usually does rain on us about 1 time per day while we're down there, but it's just for a few minutes, and it's warm and just wonderful. It's just great. Here's an interesting health statistic that I thought would work for us for Costa Rica. As you know, we've been doing kind of an interesting fact about Costa Rica as we've been leading up to it. We'll continue doing that with all the different places we go for Soul to Soul, just keep it exciting. But Costa Rica has one of the best healthcare systems in the world. I thought it was really interesting. They have really high rates of just making sure people are healthy. Infant mortality is really, really low at 5 per 1,000, one of the best in the world. And I thought it was interesting because life expectancy is even higher there than it is in the United States, which I thought was a kind of a cool thing. So don't worry, we're gonna be going on a lot of adventures while we're down there. Costa Rica is known for some great things: zip lining, waterfall rappelling, the swimming and snorkeling. You can do ATV rides on the beach, horseback rides on the beach. Man, so many cool things, wonderful hikes, all of it. And just know, if something were to happen and you need to go visit the hospital there, boom, one of the best healthcare systems in the world, so we'll get you taken care of, right? Now, hopefully nothing like that happens, but it's always good to know that we're going to a place that can take care of us if the unexpected does happen. So, sound good? Let's talk about a little product spotlight. I'm gonna switch this over here. You think I'm doing this because I have to. I'm just doing that to remind you guys how fantastic Cinemate is. And as always, you know this show is brought to you by the Cinemate because it is so dang fantastic. But our little product spotlight today. This is a root scientifically known as Phaphia paniculata. I'm probably not saying that right. My Latin is just terrible. Phaphia paniculata. And I'm only saying it like that, supposing that there's some letters in here that are silent, okay? But it has a fantastic history deeply rooted in South America, particularly in the Amazon rainforest. As we're getting ready to go to Costa Rica, it's not the Amazon rainforest, but it's a rainforest nonetheless, and it's beautiful. Indigenous tribes revered this product, this ingredient, for its rejuvenating properties and considered it a powerful medicinal herb. Traditionally used as an herbal remedy for various ailments, this was believed to promote general well-being and vitality, which is why it's such an awesome thing to have in our Soul products, right? And this Soul product, in fact, is found right here in our Soulclear SI. I don't know about you, but we go through like a ton of Soulclear SI in my household. All my kids like to take it before they go to bed at night. They find it to be really helpful for their immune system and just keep everything here working properly. As soon as they start getting the sniffles, which we get all the time this year, when you have 6 kids at home, what you find is you just get over whatever was before in time to catch whatever is now. Like there's always just somebody with a runny nose in my house. So this is a big thing for us. Even my little 6-year-old likes to take it. They have their little regimen where they take their little herbs before they go to bed. And this is an absolute mainstay staple in my house, okay? And let's see what we got here. People are guessing maca. That's a very good guess. Lydia and Tiffany are right on with our Suma root. And that's what we're talking about today, guys. Suma root was believed to promote general well-being and vitality. The allure of Suma root lies in its holistic approach to wellness. Again, what are we doing here at Soul Naturals? We're trying to cover everything and help you guys out, right? Packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals, this adaptogenic herb is renowned for its ability to enhance the body's natural defenses. Okay, so that's one thing, help with the immune system, right? Number 2, helps the body manage stress, which is such a big thing, right? Especially, I mean, any time of year can be stressful, but especially this time of year, whether it be the bugs that are going around, the cold and flu, anything like that, whether it be holidays coming up, whether it be whatever we got going on with the economy, there's a ton of stuff going on, right? And it's great at promoting overall health. Here are some key benefits with this good old Suma root that we want to touch on today. Number 1, it serves as a natural energy booster, helping to combat fatigue and promote increased stamina. By nourishing the body at the cellular level, Suma root helps revitalize and invigorate both the body and the mind, allowing you to tackle life's challenges with renewed vigor. What a key thing we need, right? It tackles all that stuff, helps your body manage itself. If we just give the body what it needs, it's amazing how it can handle itself, right? Another thing, immune system support. That's why most people like this, right? We're looking for the boost in the immune system. With its potent antioxidant properties, Suma root offers excellent immune system support. By neutralizing harmful free radicals, it helps strengthen the body's defenses and protect against oxidative stress, ultimately promoting longevity and overall well-being, which is such a key thing as well, right? It's also great at helping your body manage hormone regulation, which is such a key thing there too, huh? Says it aids in balancing estrogen levels, which can be particularly beneficial for women during various life stages, including menopause. By promoting hormonal harmony, Suma root can help alleviate symptoms such as hot flashes and mood swings, which is such a key thing there. Last but not least, one of the favorites for people, it has great support for sexual health as well. Suma root has been used traditionally as an aphrodisiac and as a fertility enhancer. This remarkable herb is known to increase libido, boost sexual performance, and promote reproductive health in both men and women. Its adaptogenic properties help the body adapt to stressors that may negatively impact sexual well-being. Suma, man, I'm telling you, it is a great one to have in our Soulclear SI. If you haven't tried it already, give it a shot. This is just one that everybody needs, right? Terry says it's great to help with their asthma. Absolutely, right? And there's so many great benefits to that. So hopefully you guys are trying it out. Debbie says, Suma is awesome and is such a beautiful ingredient in Soulclear SI. Absolutely it is. Couldn't agree with you more. And we have some great testimonials coming in all the time. And if you have any, feel free to email them to me, post them on our Facebook page, wherever you want to do it. But man, we got such good testimonials, and that's one thing we love to do. So here, let's show another great testimony with you right here. It says, I used to not have any energy. It would take me all day chugging coffee to feel the slightest bit alive. But I was left with a major crash and always bloated. Since starting Soul and starting my day with Cinnamate, it's all I need to feel my very best all day. And with zero crash, my body and mind feel their best with Soul. And that is what we're talking about, guys. Some key things in that testimonial that I love, right? It's just helping people feel alive, right? And that's what we want. We want people to feel their best. We don't have all the answers, right? But we know that if we're able to give our body the nutrients that it needs and get it some sleep and get it some enough water throughout the day, which is easy to take with our Soul products, adding Cinnamate and some water, right? Like we got going on here, man, your body's able to manage itself so much better, and it just puts us in such a better spot to survive, right? And you're really kind of trying to take care of it from the inside out instead of just taking things to survive. So keep sharing Soul, guys. It's going to be such a great thing to continue to help people with that. Now, I wanted to show you, it's such a key thing when we talk about Soul on just helping people in every way. We talk often about how the products can help people. We also talk about financially how we can help them with our becoming a specialist, a brand specialist, and sharing the product and being able to earn commissions. Another key thing in helping people get the products is also showing them how to do it the most cost-effective way. And now back in June, as you recall, we came out with what we call the Soul subscription, which is our auto ship, right? And we have such great things going on with that. I wanted to show you this graphic right here to talk about how it works. It says greater consistency equals greater savings. Consistency is the key to success, and we're rooting for your success. That's why we built a subscription program that rewards consistency. Get 10% off your order when you sign up for a Soul subscription today and watch the savings grow with each month you keep it alive. And as you can see here, we keep that thing active, we're good to go. And the thing I want to remind you of, right? When you first have somebody sign up, if they sign up for the Soul subscription, boom, they can save 10%, right? On their order immediately, right? That next month, if it's over $150, they automatically jump into this graph as it shows, 20% off on their order, right? Month 2, 21% off, all the way up to month 6, 25%. A quarter of the cost of their products will be discounted right up front if they can stay consistent with the products. And the key thing I want to remind you all of here, on month 1, as you can see, we get 20%, right? Month 2, let's say you keep your Soul subscription active, but you run into some hard times or you have some extra product or whatever it might be, so you drop it down and you just say, hey, I just need a box of Soul Vital. And so it drops under that $150. Well, that month 2, instead of just losing the percentages all the way, you just get 11% instead of having to start all over again. And then if it jumps back up again, you can go to 22% in month 3. If you need to drop again in month 4, go down to 13%. We keep that thing going as long as it stays active. It doesn't matter how much money is in there or is being spent on the orders. We just need to make sure it stays active because we know that consistency will be key for them to get the results they're looking for. It also helps a ton with you guys as you're building your business to know that you've got some repeat orders coming in, so you can know you're really taking care of their people and helping them with their health, but also that they're just getting the results they're looking for, right? So make sure you're talking to people. There's so many good things about this. Don't let this go to the side of just forgetting about it or not being able to teach your people about this, because it truly is the best way to get people their product at the greatest cost savings. So you're really helping them out, not only financially with inviting them to be a brand specialist, but also in their wallet as they're ordering the Soul products, right? So there's so many good things here. Debbie says, love the amazing discounts on Soul subscription. Absolutely, they are so great. Satinka says, I save a lot with this subscription, right? Tiffany, I love the flexibility of choosing the items we need without having to commit to the same products monthly. Yeah, we just want to make it flexible and easy for you guys, and that's the whole purpose of this. So make sure your people know about it as well. Right now, it's kind of a cool thing. We have half of the orders that go out each month in Soul are through a Soul subscription, which is kind of a cool thing. We'd love to see that continue to grow, because it shows that you guys are helping people just have the most cost-effective way of getting the product and seeing great things with it. So as Maria says, consistency is key, and that is absolutely correct what we're looking at. So Soul subscription, don't let it go by the wayside, you guys. It's so good to have. Now, last night, as a quick business thought for y'all, last night, my 9-year-old daughter, she's in 4th grade, she's getting ready to go to bed. And I don't know if your kids are like mine, but it seems like we go from I have nothing to do all day long to, oh, it's time for bed. Now everything in the whole world is crashing down on me, and I don't think I can go to sleep because I have so much to do, and there's school tomorrow, and I don't know what's going on, and there's just, panic. My heavens, I don't know, something about bedtime that just wakes up people and makes them think about everything that could possibly happen in life. Well, my 9-year-old, she starts getting a little panicky because she's like, I think I have a math test tomorrow and I don't know how to do it. And we're like, sis, wow, where was this information, like 3 days ago when we were asking you about homework on Friday? And she's, oh, I don't have any homework, but I'm just worried about this test. I don't know if I can get it done, and what am I going to do? And all right, don't panic. What are you learning? Right? Oh, I'm learning long division. Long division is so hard. What if the number doesn't go into the other number equally? And what do we have left over? And all this stuff. It's all just crashing down at her, of course, right at bedtime. So my wife and I, we sit down with her. Luckily, my wife is really good at math, and I'm really good at watching. And so we sit down and we pull out some worksheets that she has for practice, and we start going through this thing. And it was so interesting to see the self-limiting beliefs that my 9-year-old had as we got started with this, right? And it's interesting because these self-limiting beliefs, they're the same for a 9-year-old as they are for a 90-year-old, right? We all go through these things where all of a sudden we don't think we can do something, and we kind of go through this phase. Her first one, of course, was, well, I'm dumb, Dad. It's too hard. I'm just dumb. I can't do this. It's too hard. I'm dumb. Well, sis, you're not dumb. You just don't know how to do it. Like, there's a huge difference between the two, but we can figure this out together. Let's get going on this, right? So the first thing we like to tell ourselves when we can't do something is just, I'm dumb. Like, I just can't figure this out. Number 2, we brought up the fact that her older sisters and brother also struggled to figure out long division, right? So her second self-limiting belief that she liked to bring up is, well, Dad, yeah, but that's because they're older than me. Like, of course they know how to do it. They're older than me, right? I'm too young to know this stuff. Well, yeah, sis, but they were your age too, and they had to figure it out in 4th grade as well. And they did it, and you can do it too, right? So the second self-limiting belief, I'm too young or I'm too old. I missed the prime time of my life to figure this out, right? Number 3, Dad, I'm going to get it wrong. I don't want to do this. I don't know how to do it, and I don't want to do it because I'm going to get it wrong. I'm going to fail, right? And that's such an interesting thing, because all of us who have tried new things before, we fail because we don't know how to do it. And until you fail and know what you're doing wrong, you won't know how to do it, right? And so going through the problems with her was really interesting, because she kept saying, oh, I'm going to get it wrong. Oh, I don't know how to do this, and I'm going to get it wrong. Well, yeah, I hope you do, because once you get it wrong, then we know how to get it right. And so we had to go through that self-limiting belief is there as well. The last one that I thought was really interesting, I said, Lena, how come you don't raise your hand and ask when you have questions in class? Well, Dad, because they'll make fun of me. They'll think I'm dumb, and I don't want them to think I'm dumb. And they'll make fun of me if I don't understand it in class. So that last self-limiting belief that we always struggle with is, what are other people going to think of me? right? Which is so funny because most people have the same issues you have. They're glad that somebody else raised their hand so they don't have to do it themselves, right? So again, number one, I'm dumb. Don't know how to do it. I'm dumb. Number two, I missed it. God, I missed my chance to learn this. I should have learned it when I was younger. I should wait till I'm older to learn this. Right now, I'm just in a weird spot. I'm not going to be able to do it. Number three, I'm just going to fail, and it's embarrassing to fail. I don't want to try something and fail. It's going to put me in a terrible spot. And number four, what are other people going to think of me when I try this? Right? It just puts us in a weird, really weird spot. She's 9 years old and she's going through this, but we see those same things happen in our own lives. I think of it in myself. When I'm trying new stuff, I go through those same things all the way through. Man, what if this doesn't work? What are other people going to think? This would have been better to try 20 years ago. This would have been way better. Well, I'll do it when I'm older, when I kind of have more experience, and we'll figure this out. Right? We kind of all go through this. So how do we figure this out? Now, number one, I think the best way to figure this out, similar to what Lena went through, is to talk to people who have done this, who know it, right? If you have questions on how to do anything from growing your business to anything else, talk to somebody else. And what you're probably going to find is they had some of those same concerns about themselves and they did it anyway. Isn't that awesome? They did it anyway, and now they're being successful. So find a mentor, talk to somebody, figure that stuff out, right? You're gonna have some great things from that. Number two is just understanding that you have self-limiting beliefs, and they're tricky. The demons that are out there, right? The things that are in the dark are always scarier than the things in the light. So bring it to light. What's really holding you back? What's keeping you from moving forward? They say that 90% of the solution to any problem is just acknowledging that there's a problem to begin with. So what are those self-limiting things that we have that are kind of hiding in the dark, in the corners a little bit, that we really don't want to bring to light, because then we're going to know we're going to have to tackle them head on. And then we won't have any excuses anymore. We'll actually have to move forward, right? Which for a lot of people is a hang up themselves, right? So those are some key things I think that we can go through. And the end of the day, which is awesome, is we try these products with her, or these equations with her. We go through them. In the beginning, hard. Oh my gosh. I mean, we had tears. I mean, literally tears trying to figure this stuff out. How in the world could you ever divide a number if it doesn't divide equally into the number it's being divided by? Like, that is the craziest thing. Why would we even try that, right? What is a remainder? Why would we even need those? This is the stupidest thing ever. Who invented math? We hate it. We're dumb. We're not going to figure it out. But as we saw a pattern of this is what you need to do, if this, then that, and we're able to go through this, by the time she went to bed, man, she was like on cloud nine. She's like, oh, I got this, Dad. We got this. I mean, it was like a 30-minute thing. And then we changed from tears and the world was ending to I've got this. But the key for her as well was, hey, why don't you go to bed? And then in the morning, let's try this again and see how we're doing, so you'll feel confident going in to take that test. So what did we do this morning? Long division, baby. We got her figured out. So that's a key thing for all of us, right? As long as we have cheerleaders on the side, we have mentors that are helping us, as we recognize we may have some weaknesses, right? I don't recommend finding those weaknesses right as you're going to bed. I find that to be like zero help to anybody. But a guy with lots of kids and a wife, like, I tell you what, for whatever reason, bedtime is a time that all the scary monsters of uncertainty and doubt about future events that may or may not even happen seem to creep in, and we love to talk about it as everybody else is tired. But man, there's such a lesson to be learned here from a 9-year-old trying to figure out math. And I think a lot of those same principles apply to what we're doing in Soul and trying to get going with our own business. So, sound good? Lydia says, accept the emotions and own them so they don't stay inside you. Minnie says, mental attitude is so powerful, even more so when you have a great team and mentor, right? Maria, my daughter would always avoid asking for help in school, but she really would need it. Yeah, absolutely. Jenny says, the brain will take you where you set your mind to. We need to learn to speak to ourselves. Lydia, those who learn the most are those asking the most. Absolutely, right? Tiffany, we're so fortunate to have a great community of leaders and to grow past our limiting beliefs also. Absolutely. And as Rose says, and a good night's sleep recharges the brain. Absolutely. Absolutely. I 100% agree with that. I wish my kids would believe that when I tell them that every night when I'm like, go to bed. It'll be better in the morning. I promise. The sun's going to come up. Life is going to be good. Let's go to bed, please. So it's those of you with kids, I know you're living through that as well. It's just so funny. But okay, guys. So again, let's handle our business. Let's recognize we have self-limiting beliefs. Let's reach out to those that can help us, and we'll be in a good spot. As Debbie says, joy comes in the morning. Absolutely. Especially when you get good sleep. My heavens. All right, let's see. We've got a great bucket of fun today. We are going back to, we've got 3 here. Keep on doing the social media stuff with the SN Sweep stuff. So many good things going on. Keep hashtagging that. Let everybody see what you're doing. Today, we're going to go back to just the drawing for those that are participating with us on our live show today. And we've got a good group of you today, which I love to see. So we're going to go left to right as I'm looking at it. So we're going to start with this little guy and then work our way up with some mystery prizes. And here we go. Number 1 is Denise Smith. Denise Smith, you got yourself a mystery box. I can't even imagine what's in there, guys, based on the shape of that. My heavens. I hope it works well for you every morning. Next up, we have Sherry Jake. Sherry Jake, Southern California. Congratulations. You've got yourself a mystery box as well. Should I peek at it? I'll peek at it. I think I know what it is, but we're going to have a little peek. Yep. Yeah, I thought that's probably what it was. You're going to love it. It's going to be great for you. And last but not least, I already peeked at this one, so I know what it is. This one just looks so dang good. I think it's one of those ones you'll be carrying around everywhere you go. And here we go, Debbie. These are the easiest mystery boxes ever. I know, but it's fun. Last but not least, we got Yeleva Carr. Yeleva Carr, I believe that's how you're saying it. It starts with a J, but I don't think you're pronouncing that J. So if you're on there, maybe you can tell me how you pronounce your name. But Yeleva Carr, you've got yourself a mystery box as well. Guys, thanks for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic week. Spend it with your family and friends. Enjoy each other. As you saw, there was a great marketing email that went out today talking about some things you could probably do during this time of year to help out your family with what Soul has. So, all right, guys, as always, keep sharing Soul. We sure love you, and we'll see you again.